So I've just got sort of two things I was going to talk about briefly. So the first one is people have probably had an email from me in the last couple of days. So we've got our Litterless campaign, which is running again this year in its fourth year. In other countries, it's run kind of across the whole country. In England, it's just run in Leicester. So we're very proud of that. We've got space for 25 schools. So 20 need to be new schools that haven't previously participated. And then we've got at least 5 places, potentially more, for schools that have previously been involved. And the idea is that it's about raising the profile of litter and setting up a bit of an action plan, going out doing some litter picking. So the new schools will get funding for litter picking equipment. They come up with a plan of how they're going to do that. And then we've got a celebration event in April, which will either be face-to-face in Abbey Park, or if not, we'll be doing it as a virtual event kind of across the schools. If anyone's interested, there's a link that we can circulate to an e-form, which collects some information about kind of who you are, things you might want to do, and we take it from there. We've got some training on the 13th of November, which is an hour and a half in the afternoon. No, it's not, it's 2.5 because I can't add up. And that will be via Teams as well. So that's the first kind of bit. And then the other thing that I just spotted that came out yesterday, I believe. So the Tree Council have been for a number of months now offering trees for schools that put in a full application. They can pick and choose what trees they want. They've also got this project that's called Orchards for Schools, which is on top of the project they've already been doing. So this is being funded by the Daily Mail. No comments on that. They've got funding for schools. I think in each pack it's kind of a standard number of trees they get. So I think it's about 6 or 7 fruit trees. Maybe not quite as big and established as some of the other ones they could apply for, but it comes as a resource pack and it's first come, first served on that. So if schools are interested, there's a web link there and we can circulate that around as well. And I think, if I remember right, there's 1,000 packs. So it's not like it'll go out overnight, the number of schools, but if you're interested, do sign up sooner rather than later. So that's something new that's kind of just hot off the press. And that's all the bits from me. If I get you just to stop that, Amy, for the first recording.